Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning for the week of September 7th through the 13th, and I'm using a kit from Station Stickers called Breathe. I purchased this kit during their closing sale, and since then they have transitioned to a printable shop. They also offer printed stickers once a month, and the next weekend you'll be able to get printed stickers is October 16th through the 18th. I'm really excited to announce that I have a discount code for you to use to save 10% on orders over $10. My code is KristenPlans. This is my first code. I'm really excited and thankful for this opportunity. If you are interested or planning to shop with Station Stickers, I would really appreciate you using my code. This kit that I'm using currently isn't in the shop, but they have lots of anytime and fall kits, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and even Christmas. They have monthly kits as well as a bunch of script stickers, so I'll have their shop linked in the description box as well as any other shops I use in the spread. I started by whiting out all of the dates, and for me, putting down the headers first makes it easier to put down the date covers. There's an extra strip of washi in this kit, and I decided to add it to the top of the page behind the date covers, which is inspired from Brandi at Hail the Sticker. The date dots that I use are also from Station Stickers from a separate sheet. Before I put any headers or date covers on the weekend, I'm going to go ahead and make my washi weekend banner. I'm mainly using Simply Gilded washi, but I also have a washi that was destashed from Run with Craft Scissors. I also had an extra set of these full boxes from this kit that was in a glossy paper. It was from a grab bag from Station Stickers, and I turned one of the full boxes into a flag to use in the center of my weekend banner. I knew that the colors that I had for washi didn't exactly match the kit, but I thought at least having this flag would help the washi banner tie into the spread. When I went to put on the headers, I realized that I would have had the tan shade as one of the headers if I followed the colors that I laid down, but I really wanted to have the two darker shades of blue in the weekend, so I went ahead and switched out the colors of the headers from Monday through Friday. I've really been enjoying alternating today and to-do headers. I'm so used to having all of my checklists across the top, but when I use these types of kits, I do like to switch it up and do a different type of layout, and having the today and to-do headers alternating kind of gives me a little bit of a pattern and an idea of how I'm going to start each day. And I really enjoy staggering everything, so that helps me accomplish that as well. Thankfully, this kit is on removable matte paper, so I was able to switch out these headers easily. Next, I'm going to be putting down the bottom washi, and I think this is what really sold me on this kit. I just love this bottom washi. I think it's really beautiful. Once I get back to the left page, I will be moving things around. I had the longer piece on Monday through Wednesday and the shorter piece in the sidebar, but it looked a little bit odd because the design wasn't flowing nicely. So I decided to cut out the little space in between those two pieces and switch these stickers around so that the design flowed completely from one side to the next. But as I continue that and move on to my sidebar, I was asked to give an update on the Color Street nails. I'm currently wearing my second set of Color Street nail strips, and these ones are the glittery nail polish. In the first set I wore, I combined solid and glitter nail polish, and whenever I paint my nails with regular nail polish, I usually end up chipping my nails within 1 or 2 days of putting it on. And with the first set, the solid nail polish chipped after about 4 or 5 days, and the glitter didn't chip at all. And currently with this set that I'm wearing, it's been over a week and they have not chipped at all, so I definitely prefer the glitter nail polish over the solid. And they're also actually easier to apply as well. They're more forgiving, and the solid was just a little bit more difficult to apply smoothly. As far as the removal process, it was really easy to remove them. The solid came off just like regular nail polish, and for the glitter I decided to soak them for a minute, and it made it a lot easier to take them off. I just cut the cotton pad in half and soaked it with a little bit of nail polish remover and kept that on my nail for a minute. I also like to get the most out of the nail strips, so I learned that for me it's better to cut my nails down because my ring finger is pretty long. So in order for me to use one strip for 2 nails, it's better for me to cut my nails down, and I'm able to use 1 pack for 2 full sets of nails. But I was just getting tired of the press-on nails and constantly repainting my nails because they were chipping, so I'm glad I found this alternative. And the only downside is that I don't always find the colors that I like. I think they have been selling out pretty quickly since quarantine started, but let me know if you have any more questions. I purchased these from Brandi at Hail the Sticker, and I'll have her link down below. As far as my sidebar, I have a September script from Planning Like a Pro at the very top of the sidebar. Then I have my full box, a blank weekly schedule to track my sleep, 2 habit trackers, and then another weekly schedule to write down our dinners. Getting into the week. On Monday, I took some inspiration from Allie Joan plans, and I decided to cut one of my full boxes in half diagonally. I wasn't sure if I wanted this full box in my spread because I don't drink, so it felt a little strange having a drink in my spread, but I did like the colors, and I also had a lot going on Monday, so I thought it would be a good way to add some space, but also add some colors to the background. I started with a Labor Day script from Rose Colored Days. Then I added a pentagon and a no school script from Sweet Kawaii Design. For me, normally holidays don't feel like much of a break because I'm still a mom 24/7, but since I've been doing preschool at home, it does feel like a break when we don't have to do preschool and I don't have to plan out everything that we're going to be doing. So I thought about maybe using a day off script, but I think this one fit really nicely here. Then I added a coffee cup from Harriet Wright Designs and marked that it was Coffee Monday. Then I added a half box and a couple more icons from Harriet Wright Designs. My husband barbecued and he also baked some cookies. I quickly wanted to mention that I still am trying to figure out the spacing of everything, so sometimes I'll add stickers to the bottom first to figure out how much room I have left in the middle. But underneath the half box, I add an arrow, and I just wrote that I dropped off some food for my mom and sister. Then I layered the bottom half of the full box with a sticker from Panda Bird Design, as well as an edit script from Station Stickers, and I added a bow to the center of the laptop from Harriet Wright Designs. I spent a majority of this day editing, so I wanted to use this larger sticker to mark that. I really liked that the colors from the full box were still peeking through, but it wasn't super obvious that there was a drink on the picture. Below that, I added a glitter header and then a to-do list. I cut these full box checklists down to 3 hearts. All of the edit and upload scripts are from Station Stickers. On this evening, I uploaded a memory plan with me. I also recorded PJ's voiceover, and Benny ended up joining us as well, but I marked that with a sticker from Sweet Kawaii Design. And finally, I printed some worksheets for preschool, and I used a sticker from Planning Like a Pro. On Tuesday, I started with adding the full box to the bottom of the day, again so I can get an idea of how much space I have. Then I move to the top of the day and I start with a to-do list. On this day, I laminated some papers for preschool. I recorded my voiceover, and we had a pool cleaning appointment. Below that, I added a sticker from Panda Bird Design. We live in California and we aren't always able to go outside and go on a walk, just depending on the air quality, but on this day we were able to go outside, although it was very windy, so our walk was cut a little bit short. But on this walk, my son PJ found a leaf and wanted to bring it, and he kept it with him all throughout preschool. Then I added a glitter header, and I also wanted to highlight that PJ drew a house. Whenever we try to do creative drawings, he's pretty set on just doing numbers and letters. But on this day in one of his workbooks, they showed him how he could draw a house using shapes. So he was really excited about doing that. And I used a Once More with Love sticker to mark that. Then I added a today header, and I wanted to highlight that my sister and mom came over for lunch using a sticker from Sweet Kawaii Design. My sister is in college, and normally she would be living close to college a couple hours away, but this semester she'll be doing distance learning, so she wanted to take advantage of that and have lunch with us whenever she isn't too busy, so this was one of those lunch dates. Normally my boys have a hard time being done with preschool, but whenever my sister is here, they would much rather hang out with her, so that makes it easier on me ending preschool a little bit early. But below that, I added a sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co. to mark taking a nap with the boys. After that 3-day weekend, I was not ready to get back into preschool, so I was really in need of a nap this day. And the last thing I marked was Family Zoom using a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. On Wednesday, I started with a full box, and then I added a to-do list. I uploaded my September monthly overview. I did a morning workout with my husband, and I also spent some time editing this day. Below the checklist, I wrote that I needed coffee. Then I wanted to highlight that PJ helped my husband mow the lawn. Then I paired a pentagon with a bow clip from Planning City to mark receiving Happy Mail from Run with Craft Scissors, and I also placed an order this evening. She always has new releases on Wednesdays. In the quarter box, I added a pencil from Planning City, and in preschool this day, we did pencil art. And then at the very bottom, I wanted to mark a date night with my husband. We watched the next Marvel movie, which was Avengers Age of Ultron, and I also baked some cookies. On Monday, my husband had baked cookies that were store-bought and refrigerated, and then once he had those, he told me they were not nearly as good as the ones I make, so I decided to make some for our date night. The date night script is from Planning Like a Pro. The baking icon is from Sticky Bow Babies, and the Avenger sticker is from the Coffee Monsters Co. Flipping over to Thursday, it was trash day. I stopped by Hobby Lobby to grab some Happy Planner rings, and then I did a grocery run. Then I cut down an arrow and layered a meal icon from Harriet Wright Designs and marked that we got pizza. PJ had noticed that we missed National Cheese Pizza Day that was on the 5th, and I think we were all craving pizza at this point, so we picked some up for lunch. Then I used a half box and a sticker from Sticky Bow Babies to mark that I made clip storage for all of my clips from Run with Craft Scissors. I recently purchased a lot of her clip storage pages. She usually has new designs every week. I bought a Happy Planner punch and some rings at a pretty good price with a coupon, and I made a cute little book, which I'll show here. I really love how it turned out, and it's so much easier to look through this book and pick out what clips I need for each spread, and then I have a place to put them when I'm all done. Before, I was keeping them all in a box and going through a couple weeks at a time and picking out what clips I would need for the spreads I was going to have for the next 3 weeks, and I would keep those in a washi drawer, but then the clips would just stay on my desk and everything would pile up, and it was always a mess. But anyways, I ended up adding an edit script to the full box since there's a laptop there. And below that, I added a sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co. to mark that Benny has a new baby. PJ has a Snoopy stuffed animal that he sleeps with and takes everywhere. Benny has a little Snoopy, but he also had 3 other stuffed animals that he would sleep with, and he would cuddle with them all night. He would actually be holding them for most of the night. And on this day, he found a dog stuffed animal in PJ's toy bin, and he was taking it everywhere. He even added it to his collection of stuffed animals that he sleeps with. It is currently still his favorite, and I really wanted to mark this in my planner to see when his puppy obsession began. Below that, I used another sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark Family Zoom, and then at the very bottom, I just wrote that I watched Married at First Sight. On Friday, I started the day with the flag, and I wrote Never Forget to remember 9/11. Then I added a full box. And below that, I added a quarter box to highlight my sister's first day at her first job. Then I added a checklist. I tidied up and ran the Roomba. My husband drove to Costco and picked up L&L barbecue. And I also took some pictures of the boys for Grandparents' Day, which is on Sunday. Then I added a flag, and I'm saving a spot for a sticker that I'm actually waiting for in the mail. But on this day, the Coffee Monsters Co. was having their Advent pre-sale. Then in the half box at the bottom, I just wrote that we did a ton of art projects during preschool. That was our main focus this day. We were making gifts for Grandparents' Day. Moving on to the weekend. On Saturday, underneath the weekend banner, I added a third box and an icon from Harriet Wright Designs to mark that it was my cousin's birthday. Then I added a glitter header and a sticker from Panda Bird Design to mark editing. Later that day, I asked the boys to go to the mailbox with me, and I didn't check the air quality, but it ended up being a little too smoky for us to walk. So I said we should get into the car, and instead of just driving to the mailbox, I decided to also drive to my mom's house, and they were able to talk to my sister for a little bit, and we picked up some banana bread that my mom had made. So it ended up being a nice little trip for them, but I used a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. Then right after we came home, we went on Zoom with a lot of my family and we sang happy birthday to my cousin. I used a sticker from Once More With Love to mark that. Below that, I added another sticker from Once More With Love to mark that I had a pretty frustrating time editing that evening. The program that I was using to edit kept crashing and deleting some of the clips that were already edited, so I had to go back and figure out what was deleted and do it all over again. So I kept staying up later and later because I didn't want to forget what needed to be done, but that was the perfect sticker to mark how I felt. On Sunday, in the third box, I marked that it was Grandparents' Day using a sticker from Once More With Love. Then I added the full box, and below that I used a sticker from Harriet Wright Designs to mark Family Zoom and streaming church together. Then I wrote that I uploaded PJ's plan with me, and I added a glitter header just to separate and add some color. I also added another icon from Harriet Wright Designs to mark that I watch an Instagram live called Plans Change with Ray and Tay, which are Rachel from Gathered Plans and Tay from Shantae Plans. Their Instagram lives are so much fun to watch, and I was cracking up the entire time. It was just so fun to interact with them and just hang out and watch them plan. I highly suggest you guys watch those. In the half box at the bottom, I add a laundry icon from Harriet Wright Designs and a laundry script from the kit. There's actually a lot more that happened this day, and off camera I added a day extender, but I'll go ahead and show you everything I added inside the day extender. I made breakfast and I used a sticker from Sweet Kawaii Design. Then I added a third box and a sticker from Once More With Love that says I'm 108% tired. Then I used a sticker from Sweet Kawaii Design to mark that I went to buy flowers for my mom and ice cream for my sister. I got the boys ready and we headed to my mom's house to drop off her gifts and flowers. And technically the gifts were for my dad too, but he was sleeping at the time. But I used a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that visit. The boys love going over there even though they can't go inside. I marked a nap with a sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co. and I used a sticker from Once More With Love to mark that I took the boys to pick up Carl's Jr. for dinner. For some reason, as I was filming, I forgot about using day extenders for extra busy days, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. But that is all I have for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.